All right, let's see who
pops up in a minute.
who joins. Let's see.
Oh, you got the logo going.
I got the logo right here. Yeah, I was like, come on, people, who's gonna join? Probably James.
There we go.
Who is going to join? Who is not getting drunk right now? Oh, hey. It's Sal and Vero from El Paso.
Oh, very nice.
Hey guys, ho ho ho! Merry Christmas. Merry fucking Christmas. We just had the craziest time. So we're wearing these hats courtesy of Universal Pictures because we just saw Violent Night, and you all got to go see that. You all have to go see that for the holidays.
It's a classic case of how to do dumb well.
How to do dumb well. Like, okay, the best way to put it is, if you ever imagine what a violent, bloody Santa Claus movie would be like, it delivers. So if you ever wondered, what if Die Hard literally combined with Santa Claus
and a little bit of Home Alone,
yeah, but delivers to the max. Like, we're talking the skull crushing,
ice blade ripping,
oh my god, ice blade decapitations,
bowling ball busting.
It is. So I know you guys have a little one, so make sure to take him to go see this over the weekend. It's the absolute best way to celebrate the Christmas spirit. Yeah.
It's really fun. It's
oh no, nothing important.
It's nice to have movies like that, right? Because obviously, we talk about movies like EO and all these Oscar movies, but
but this was fun. This is like a genuine fun. Sometimes you just need to go see something where you can just get some popcorn, laugh your ass off.
Well, I really respect people who take ridiculousness, something that's like, oh, we could just half-ass it, and it's like, no, let's see how much we can commit to this. With, I'm guessing this is probably a mid-budget.
Yeah,
like maybe
a movie like this is
million.
not that expensive. No, and the cast is they all look like they're having a great time, like they're just having a ball.
It's not about the acting. It's not about the plot. The plot takes a back seat in the best way. It's like, okay, we're just gonna set this up lightly. And then some guys come in.
You know what though? The acting delivers it though. I gotta say, because you can't pull off absurd without the cast believing in it,
without committing to it.
And they totally commit. Who is Santa Claus? What's
David Harbour?
He's Santa Claus now. Yeah,
he's everyone's new favorite. I bet you if this makes a lot of money, they're gonna have a sequel.
Like, we're not kidding. Literally it's an action movie with Santa Claus. Like, those movies where, like the Liam Neeson flicks, where every time someone gets shot or something, they have to, they show the hero, being able to suture himself and, with a shot of whiskey or something while they're patching themselves up. Santa Claus even does that in this, and that's the only spoiler we'll give. But it's a good time. It's a bloody good time, literally. Yeah.
Well, it's what I like about it is it's like, all right, when we're gonna go for the violence, we're gonna make it crazy, but we're not gonna overdo how much in the movie. Otherwise, people, Oh
no, it believes itself to be a serious action movie. That's the thing. It's really fun. It's almost a throwback to a '90s action movie, but with jolly old Saint Nick.
Well, that's the thing. When I like that you say that, because a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just a throwback to an old kind of movie, like Top Gun." Except Top Gun is like half-assing being a throwback and being something new.
Right.
This is 100%. I mean, no, that's literally like a mid-90s TV movie. 100% in.
No, it was really funny, and somehow it still retains a Christmas spirit. Like, it still retains some kind of again, like this should be a new holiday
Oh, totally.
underground classic or something. You
It's
know,
totally, and especially for like millennials and older, like that.
Yes,
That's.
yes.
I think it's the perfect kind of Christmas thing. Just when you're feeling a little bit cynical about life, which I like. Like you watch it, and I think we're both in a good mood. Like, yes, a lot of
It
things in
leaves
the
you in a
world are
really-
really fucked up. You know, we can't deny that. But like, you watch something like this, especially during the holidays, and you're just like, damn.
I may just rewatch this, pouring myself some eggnog. You know,
Make it a drinking game.
yeah, like lay out a couple
Put on your favorite
gingerbread
Santa
men,
hat.
and then, yeah,
Let me
this
get
is
mine all fixed up here.
no, this was good. This is such a good. It's well, I think it's gonna join Krampus, right? As one of those.
Yes, I heard Krampus is one
alternate-
of those that people say is like a really solid, totally underrated.
subversive
movie.
Christmas movie, like alternate Christmas flick. It's subverting what's usual in the genre, right? Where, yeah, it's like, well, why can't you have a Christmas horror film, right? And this one is like, well, why can't you have a violent Christmas action movie?
Well, what's nice about it too is it's made by someone who definitely asks the questions when they watch Die Hard and Home Alone. It's like, well, okay, Die Hard is technically a Christmas movie, but what if we made Die Hard a Christmas movie?
An actual Christmas movie.
And then they also saw Home Alone. It's like, damn, the things Kevin McAllister is doing is actually really messed up, man. Like, what if we also do that, and it works? It works with the crazy tone it's going for.
You guys haven't seen Krampus? I've seen Krampus. I really like it. It's a fun movie.
I have not, but I've heard
It's
good things
really-
about it.
It's very good. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those again, like this one is in that vein, right? Where it's a Christmas movie, but it's the antithesis of the typical Christmas movie.
While
in
still,
a good,
while still being a Christmas
While
movie,
still
which
being
is
a
pretty
Christmas
crazy
movie.
too, right?
No, this one you could do a double screening with those two, and it would be a lot of fun. It would be super fun. Last Christmas, I watched Die Hard for Christmas last year, and that was a lot of fun.
And now
it's
we
nice.
actually have Die Hard for Christmas.
A Christmas Die Hard, yeah. This one should. I hope it's a hit. I hope this one. I sincerely hope this one is a hit. This
you know
weekend.
what? I agree. This is like, unlike something like Morbius, where it's like, please don't give it money. Like, Sony needs to stop making these. This is something like, you know what? I don't know who this director is, but I did see that David Leitch produced it. One of the stunt guys from, what's it called? The Matrix, and then he
This
also
one?
did. Yeah, he produced it.
Oh, that makes sense.
So
That
I'm
actually
guessing
makes
he also probably was involved with like the stunt team, which makes sense because they do some pretty crazy fight scenes. Which, you know what's funny about that too? The fight scenes were actually well shot. Like, they were super clear.
Oh,
you could tell the geography
yeah.
of everything, even when it was in low light. Like, it was super well done.
Even when he whips out Skull Crusher, which you have to see it to find out what that is, it felt like a very slick, well choreographed action movie. That's why it works, because it's not selling out. It's not saying
It's not half-assing. It's not
Yeah.
cutting every 2 seconds.
well, and it's not. Some movies like this make the mistake of, well, since we're a Christmas action movie, we have to make it look cheap on purpose to be funny. No, it's funny precisely because it looks like a serious
It's
action
action.
movie, something like John Woo would have done in his late stage or something, or at least, you know, these guys used to do movies like The Long Kiss Goodnight or something in the 90s. It's like in that,
right.
it's in that vein. It's just a lot of fun. They gave us Gingerbread Man. If you look at our socials, you'll see the pictures of
was
the
pretty
headless
good.
Gingerbread
It was
Man.
fun.
That was a good Gingerbread.
It was,
Universal.
because
Props
normally
to
when they
Universal
butter you
for-
up like that, it probably means it's like, oh boys, is it because it's really bad? No, it's actually, they actually got people like in like a good mood. It was a packed house too.
Yep, John Wick. Yes, actually, yes. John Wick Christmas. John Wick.
Well, I think David Leitch. I always forget.
Did he work on Wick?
David Leitch and Chad Stahelski. I don't know if they co-directed the first one, because I know both of them went on to have careers. Like,
They
one of them
might have.
One of them directed also Atomic Blonde and Deadpool 2. So, like, even if you're not a big fan of those movies, they have really slick action. So if
Yeah.
they were involved with this, I'm guessing one of them definitely helped with stunt
Oh, yeah,
coordination. Because seriously, it's
it was
so
slick.
clean.
And we're not just saying that because we got free hats. I always share that story of Amazon. One sent me a military duffel bag with whiskey.
Well, that's because
And
that's when
cookies.
they're like, look, guys, we're sorry.
And I still
We're not
didn't
going to
like the
pay. We're not
movie.
going to pay our employees, but we will give you this whiskey.
in a oak crate, if you remember.
Keep
in
the
an
crate
oak
for your
box.
books. No, this one I generally say go. Actually, this one I endorse watching in theaters. Like, actually get a crowd of people to
Yeah,
go it.
take
That's the way.
friends.
Like, this one is super fun. Probably if you have like young kids, maybe not. Depending on how much you trust your kids. No, it depends. You know.
If you're an irresponsible parent in a good way, take your kid. But yeah, take friends.
The more
get
the merrier.
snacks. You know, just sit there and
It's fun. It's fun.
You'll learn new ways to use a candy cane.
Brisk. Oh my god. Brisk 2 hours too.
Very brisk.
It didn't overstay. You know what? No fat.
Yes,
no fat on this. Like, they put just enough story where it's like, okay, we get the setup, but they don't overdo
which
it.
Which is the case with so many films that, especially these days.
Well, this could have easily been what, 2.5 hours? And
Yeah,
we're like,
this could have easily been like a 220 film. Well, especially in the atmosphere. No way, we won't get to enjoy the movie. Oh no, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's once you've got little ones, but still, find a way to go see this. Take friends.
It's definitely worth a group, like, for sure. Like, the more people you bring, the more fun you're gonna have.
I see you guys are in the friends joining us are in El Paso, so you know I'm imagining you dip all of your popcorn in hot sauce and you know. But this is the kind of movie you want to watch with in that environment. Sure. You know, it's so much. It's so much fun. I can't emphasize just how fun the movie is. The soundtrack, as Gen Z says, slaps. The soundtrack is fun. They know how to take recognizable Christmas songs, and suddenly it's like you're watching Christmas tunes channeled through Michael Bay or something. It's very.
And even the score, like, there were some nice points, like when certain characters have flashbacks to things. It's like, oh my god.
When it turns into like cathedral medieval,
I know, you're like, oh my
Nordic music. That was hilarious. What a
really fun.
That was a lot of
seriously,
fun.
like,
that's a good way to start off the holiday season.
No, absolutely. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a cult classic. This might begin a tradition for me. I would definitely see myself.
Who did the soundtrack? Who did do the soundtrack for this?
I don't know. I didn't say the credits.
Because they do the usual, right, where they put in classic Christmas tunes in there, but the actual music was Dominic Lewis, who has done. What is Dominic?
Sounds very British.
Very, very British indeed. He did Peter Rabbit, which I thought was absurd.
Oh, The Kingsman.
Oh, Bullet Train. Bullet Train.
Oh,
he did Bullet Train earlier.
Didn't David Leitch direct that?
Well, let's check. We have the technology now. Yeah,
yes, he did.
David Leitch. There we go.
Interesting. All right, it's all connected. Once you got friends in high places, they throw you a bone.
But that's the nice thing that and he did produce Violent Night. So that is the nice thing when you've got established people in a certain genre teaming up to do something new. And Violent Night, what a
fun movie,
fun flick. Comes out this Friday. Premieres this Friday.
Go watch it. Go have fun.
It premiered at New York Comic Con.
Wow.
Fun. Oh, that must have been
crazy.
Wild and rowdy. I wish I would have been there for that one. Well, that's our recommendation to kick off the holiday season.
Yeah, wholeheartedly.
Yeah, well, we definitely recommend it. Violent Night.
Trust me, we're not just film snobs too. We can enjoy stuff like this.
Yes, exactly. I know we keep talking about Polish international introspective films and Michael Mann and all that stuff.
Which we're in the middle of working on episode 2.
We recorded the first episode 2 today. But watching movies, loving movies is also knowing when to have fun. It's also knowing when to have just a good time. at a movie, or what's the point of entertainment?
'Tis the season.
Yeah,
Golly.
'tis the season, especially now. I mean, this is almost like the Christmas movie people needed. This is almost like the Christmas movie people needed to just
Well, that's what I'm saying. Especially for our generation who are like crushed by depressed wages and inflation, and politicians who are abandoning us.
Eastern Europe teetering on World War III
you go
and
watch
that sort of thing. This is what you need.
Well, what people make excuses for
go watch
bad
this.
action movies and bad comedies legitimately applies to this movie.
Yes. This is the definition of something that's also escapist,
bloody fun,
and ecstatic. It's what you need it's what you need to get away from the world. Especially here in crazy Los Angeles, which geez, look how full this mall is.
I know.
It's like at this hour on a work day.
Hey man, holiday season, right?
But again, if anyone from Universal is watching, thanks for the hats. Thanks for the cookies. Good job on the movie. And it's probably going to be the most fun thing to watch until Avatar.
You say that. That's 3 hours and 12 minutes, and I don't know, man.
James Cameron.
We'll see.
That's
a gamble.
James Cameron.
But they were smart. I was telling Elsie, they were smart to release this when they did.
Yes. Yeah.
This was...
Well, it's the only major thing until... I mean, what else is coming out later this week?
Nothing that big.
What's next
Bunch of
on
Oscar
my
stuff, I'm
review
sure.
list? Let me check my work schedule. No, November. What are we in December now? Okay.
Yeah, already.
Jeez, that's crazy how the year's just gone by. Yeah, I mean, the only other thing coming out is
Pinocchio.
That'll
be fun.
That's not, but that's going to stream though. That's going to be streaming on.
That'll
Netflix.
still be fun. Let's see what is coming out. Oh, Babylon, which is going to be a
very unpopular opinion. You know what? I don't know. I've actually wondered myself how many people still care 13 years after the first movie. I think that's going to be a big question. How many people are even thinking about Avatar? We were just thinking about this. If you were born when the first movie came out, you're barely starting middle school. I mean, or you're starting middle school already. So you're,
I know.
Yeah, you're entering your teen years if you were born when the first one came out. So, is there interest? Oh, Babylon, the Damien Chazelle.
We'll see. We'll see if that's good, kind of crazy.
I Want to Dance with Somebody. That's coming. You know, yeah. I'm kidding now, and then I'll it'll turn out to be the best movie of the year. So yeah, but that's our recommendation for tonight. We
are signing off.
And be on the lookout for chapter 2 of our Michael Mann retrospective. It's actually got some good recommendations in there. If you haven't seen any of Michael Mann's movies, it'll help you take a peek.
Absolutely.
At them. And we got a crazy week ahead. Tomorrow is more World Cup, right? Iran versus the USA.
Oh yes, that's going to be a bloody good time as well.
Very bloody good time.
Well, hopefully not that kind of bloody, but
we might go to a pub, right? To see. so if we're at a pub, it might get bloody. But anyway, all right, guys.
Take care,
and see you all soon. Hopefully, friends in El Paso, and have a great one.
Happy holidays, everyone.